What's going on, everybody? We are back again with another course review. Today we are playing the Highlands of Middle Earth by gLobssz. As always, we're going to be playing from the black tees, hole location number 1. If you guys enjoy the content, make sure to leave a thumbs up on the video, hit subscribe if you haven't yet. As always, comment down below if there's any courses that I have not played that you would like me to leave a review on. Jumping into hole number 1, we got a 426 yard par 4. Wind blowing big left to right, downhill 38 feet. I think a driver is going to carry just a little too far. Better off opting for a 3-wood here. Taking a full swing at it. Hopefully the wind can help us so we don't end up in that bunker. And we come up just a little short. No problem. So we got a decent lie of the rough. 173 yards to go. Downhill 29 feet. Gonna aim just slightly past the hole because we're not going to get full contact out of this, but it is downhill. See if we can get a nice little roll onto the green here. And we do. Pretty good second shot, giving us a look here. 30 feet for a birdie. Not a ton of movement on the green, but a little left to right, which we will have to adjust for. And just missed right by a matter of inches, and we're gonna have to settle for par on hole 1. All in all, not bad after a missed shot. To drive 610 yard par 5, big time par 5. Again, it is downhill, so should be able to drive this one well over 300 yards. Hit it a tad fast, but with the wind, should be fine. It just sneaks off the fairway into the rough. Go ahead and take a look and see what we have for options here. Game is calling for a layup, but I think we can go ahead and hit a full 5. We should be able to make it over any obstacles that might be in our way. And again, just sneaks past the fairway into the tall grass. Shouldn't be too big of an issue. So we're heading downhill 44 feet. I think a full, not going to get 100% contact. I think a full 8 should be just fine for this shot. Missed a little right with the analog stick. Perfect distance though, giving us a decent look here for birdie. Again, not a lot of movement, but just enough. But we're going to have to aim a little left on the shot. And boom, dead center of the cup. So after hole 2, sitting 1 under with that birdie. Go ahead and take a look at hole number 3 here. Got 210 yard par 3. Nice long par 3 uphill, 23 feet, 10-mile-an-hour wind blowing southwest. Since it is uphill, Maybe not a full 4 hybrid. 97% should be just fine. Hit a little harder than I anticipated. We got a ridge back there, so the ball funneled a little bit back towards the hole. Once again, we have a decent look, 22 feet downhill. Again, not a lot of movement from the green, just a little left to right. And we just miss it. Matter of centimeters there on that miss. So we'll have to settle for par on hole 3. Hole 4, big downhill, 200 feet downhill. So we got 431 to the pin. This is so far downhill. I'm a little bit short of the fairway there because we should be able to pick up enough distance off the drive. Hit a little fast, didn't have the left to right movement that I want out of it, and unfortunately we're going to end up in the bunker. Decent lie out of the bunker, wind at our back, downhill just slightly. I don't think a pitching wedge is going to quite get us there. Not a full 9 iron. Said 9 iron, 94%. Land on the green and we stick it on there. Just carries a little bit past the hole. Giving us a good look here for birdie. A little right to left movement. 18 footer. And just miss it off to the left and had not the best stroke, but not bad considering we ended up in the bunker after the first shot. Got some water here to the left, definitely want to avoid that. But I think we should be able to take a full hack with our driver here. Hit a tad slow, that's better than hitting a tad fast. We're going to avoid that water there. Use the slope of the fairway and end up right in the middle. Shot number 2, 166, uphill, 24 feet, wind just at our back. Gonna add a little bit of loft to it, not too much. Ball's gonna kick left after impact, aim a little right. And this should look pretty good. Get to land on the green. Gonna roll just a little past the hole. We have a 35 footer for birdie here. Slight left to right here. All the way to the hole. And just didn't quite take it as much as we needed to. And once again, these putts have missed by a matter of centimeters. We definitely could be sitting at 3 or 4 under if we could hit a few of these putts. Short par 3, downhill 67 feet, wind at our back. Gonna add some loft, some stop to the ball. See if we can pin this one nice and close. Came up a little short on the shot, but got a nice roll to it. Giving us a look for a 20 footer. Here for birdie. Just a little bit of right to left movement on the putt. And Again, just missing left. Looks like it's going to be the theme of the course today. Just missing the putts. Definitely could be sitting about 3, 4, 5 under if we make some of these. Take a look at hole 7, 377 yarder. It's downhill, so I don't want to go with 3 wood. That might carry too far. We're going to knock it back to a 5. Aim a little left. Get some help from the wind. This should be pretty good. It is, and we're sitting right in the middle of the fairway. Give us a blind second shot. Big downhill, 132 yarder. So we're going to opt for the pitching wedge here. Aim left, so you can get some help from the wind. Big downhill shot. Oh, look at that. Absolutely beautiful. Just about cupped it. That. More manageable birdie shot than we've had. And we go ahead and knock that in. Huge second shot there to get us within a few feet of the cup, giving us a good look at birdie. 542 yard par 5 is what we're looking at for hole 8. Tough that the bunker is right in the middle of the fairway. I kind of aim right at it. Hopefully the wind will move a little left or right. Help us avoid that bunker location. Looks like it will. And we end up right in the fairway. Good first shot out of the tee. We go a little right to left from the shot. That should balance out the wind. And we should be just fine aiming where we are with the 3 wood. So we're going to wrap around this mountain. Absolutely beautiful view from that camera angle. We can get the ball to stop and just trickles into the rough. Look at that. Just a couple feet. Too far. Should be fine. Giving us a good look here for the second shot. Wind blowing at our face, and we're not going to get 100% impact, so we're going to aim a little past the hole with our lob wedge. Ball's below our feet, so we're going to aim a little left. And we get that on the green. Not the power that we needed. Probably should have upped the club one more, but we got to look here. 33 feet for birdie. A little right to left, slightly uphill. Let's see if we can go ahead and knock this in. Line's looking good, and we just come up short. Just didn't quite hit it enough. Once again, have to settle for par. Sitting at 2 under. Not a perfect round, but not a bad round either. Still no bogeys. So we're good with that. Wind at our back, slightly uphill. Not a long par 4, so I'm going to dial it back to a 3 wood here. Don't want to have a driver trickle off into the rough. Hit it fast, but if we can hang on here, should be just fine, and we are. Giving us a good look here for our second shot. Downhill 18 feet, 221. Looks like this entire fairway is sloping downhill, so I'm going to dial it back to a 5 iron. It's a small green, so we definitely want to at least get it close. Don't want it to run off the backside. See if we come up a little short of the green, see if we can get a little roll here with our iron shot. not quite enough roll. The idea was there. You know, just a little bit short. We do have just a small pitch here, 29 yarder. See if we can knock this right next to the cup here. Give us a tap in for par. And just carries a little bit past the hole. This will be definitely our toughest par putt of the day. So again, we don't have a lot of movement. Starts right at the beginning, but definitely going to be mostly left to right as we finish it off here. And just didn't get the left to right movement that we needed. And there you go, our first bogey of the day, after I just said we didn't have any bogeys. So I'll blame myself for that one, as we're sitting back at 1 under. So we start the back 9 here. Water left, water right. Bunker just off the left side of the fairway, but if we can hit the center, we should be just fine from the tee box, and it looks like we'll be able to do that. And we do dead center of the fairway, exactly 300 yards, giving us 174 left. Wind at our face and uphill slightly. We're going to aim just past the hole with a 5-iron. See what kind of a look we can get here. So you need to carry a little bit. And we're on the green, and we'll have a look at birdie. Again, not as close as we would want it, but we're on the green with a look at birdie. So all in all, can't complain. Slight right to left movement throughout this 25-footer. Once again, just barely missing that birdie putt. 1 under on the round. Definitely could have a lot better score on this. We need to push that aside. Let's take a look at this par 3, hole 11, 226, big downhill, 100 feet. 4 hybrid might carry even too far. Might dial that back to a 5-iron, even though the wind is in our face. It is a big downhill shot. Blind, par 3. See if we can get it to carry. Just didn't quite carry far enough. Not a perfect strike on the ball. So we're going to see if we can chip this in here close. Give us a look at par. And bang! And we hole it. Well, if we can't make our birdie putts, we might as well make our birdie chips. Let's take another look at this one. 1-2 hop and right in the hole. Absolutely beautiful. Hole 12, 575 yard, par 5, mostly downhill. We'll have a pretty good chance to reach the green in 2. We can get a good drive here off the tee box. And it looks like we should be set here. Don't kick too far to the right. Just need to hang on. Big drive here, almost 400 yards with that big downhill lie. We have another big downhill lie. .218, 56 feet downhill. The green is upward sloping, we don't have to worry too much about carrying too far, because the ball should feed back towards the hole. Gonna add a little bit of loft here to the shot, not too much. And just carried a little farther than I thought even it would. We're gonna have to chip it out. Lucky for us, it is a short par 5, so if we can get this close, we should have a good look at birdie if we don't end up holing this one out. And we got it in there close. Hit a little fast, probably could have been a little closer, but all in all, we're 6 feet with our birdie shot. And we go ahead and knock that in, giving us our 4th birdie of the day as we sit 3 under on the round. Heading to hole 13, again, big downhill. Gonna add a draw to this, play the slope of the fairway. Should turn out pretty good. And it is dead center of the fairway, 315-yard drive. Giving us once again a very large downhill. 354 left. Should be able to take a full 3-wood swing off this one. See how far it goes. Just need to hang on. Didn't get in the heavy rough, which is good. Have a pretty good lie out of the light rough. Should be able to knock this one in pretty close. Ball's above our feet, so it's going to come left off of the shot. Aim a little right. See if we can get this one in pretty close. Looking good so far. Not a lot of movement on this putt. It's barely any left or right. And we go ahead and knock that in. 3 straight birdies for us here. Definitely a better back 9 than we had front 9. Let's take a look here. 427-yard par 4 on the 14th hole. Downhill 153. Big downhill. Should be able to take a full swing with the driver. A little left to right from the wind. Ooh. Tough bounce there off of that tee shot. Got 116 left. Not the best of lies, but we should be fine if we take a full swing with our pitching wedge. If we hit it right. Hit it a little slow. It's going to come up a little short. We're going to have to maneuver around this. So we have a pitch here. See if we can knock this in close. Again, hit a little slow. Didn't quite have the distance that we needed. Gonna have to knock in the 16-foot par putt for the save here. Again, not a lot of movement, just a little right to left. Should hang on, and it does, as we go ahead and save par. Not the best tee shot, but all in all, we work around it. Hole 15, big downhill par 3. I think a 4 hybrid's going to carry a little far. Going to dial it back to a 5. The wind is kind of at our back, so that should help it push the ball even more. Looks okay. Might be a little short, but that should be fine. We are a little short. We'll have a chance at a possible chip in. At the very least, a par putt. Ooh, just missed. Chipping that ball in. We'll have to settle for a par there. It's become mere inches away from another chip in on the round. Big par 5, 637 yarder. Since it is way downhill, we should have a chance to reach into here. As long as this tee shot doesn't get eaten up by one of these fairway bunkers. Looks like we should be okay. Just squirms a little bit into the light rough. Shouldn't be too bad. Shouldn't affect our shot too much. So we can go ahead and take a full swing at a 3-wood here. With the slope of the fairway, might even get it up close to the green. Hit that a little fast, but no harm done. This will be a good look here. See if we can get a pitch shot. Just a little downhill. 13 feet. 6-mile-an-hour wind. And we go ahead and stick it right in there. Close. 6-footer for birdie. Very good look. And we go ahead and knock that in. Absolutely gorgeous view from this golf course. Absolutely gorgeous. Big time water off the left side. Definitely want to avoid that. Our biggest mistake here could be hitting the ball fast. That would be our biggest mistake. Hit it a little slow. That's fine. Definitely did not want to hit that fast and mess with that water there. And we find the fairway. 140 left to the pin. Downhill about 5 feet. No problem there. Wind blowing at us. Gonna aim a little past the hole. Add some loft to the shot. Should slow it down a little bit, even a little bit more with the wind there. See if we can come straight down onto the green. And absolutely perfect shot. Absolutely perfect. We're 5 feet away for birdie. And we nail it. Tack on another birdie to the back 9, making it 5 for us. Back 9 completely changing our round. Way better than what we had on the front 9. As we line up hole 18 to finish out the round, we're going to take a full swing at a driver, big downhill, 242 feet. Gonna add some left to right because I think this is going to carry even farther than what I might be predicting. Way downhill. Look at that view. An absolutely perfect shot. 368, dead center of the fairway. Again, downhill 16. 104 to the pin. Slight cross breeze. shot. Perfect shot. 6 feet away for a birdie. This would be a great way to end the round here. As we go ahead and knock it in. Ending the day with the birdie. 3 straight. 6 birdies on the back 9. 7 under for the round. As that will conclude it here at the Highlands of Middle Earth by gLobssz. Absolutely gorgeous golf course. The scenery, the mountains, the water. Absolutely gorgeous golf course. We're going to go ahead and give it that 5-star rating. Once again, guys, if you enjoyed the video, make sure to leave a thumbs up, hit that subscribe button. Comment down below any courses you think I should play next. And have a good rest of your day.